Hey there, are you Eve, the new foreign exchange student?
That is me.
I'm Adam. John asked me to meet you here today to explain how to set up your Facebook account.
That was very kind of him, but what is a Facebook account?
Well, let's get your account set up and then I'll answer as many of your questions as I can.
That sounds good. How do I start?
First, you need to log on to www.facebook.com.
Actually, Adam, I didn't bring my laptop to the studio with me, but please explain it to me. I have a very good memory and will do everything when I get home.
Alright, once you get to the web page, you'll need to enter your first name, last name, email, and a password. Do you have an email account, right?
Yes, I received one when I enrolled in the University of Phoenix. Wait, is this going to cost me anything?
Once you have your account set up, I would recommend clicking on the Friends tab and searching for a few people you know. Once you have a few friends, the program will start to make recommendations for you.
I have to tell you, Adam, that seems rather boring.
It would be, but once you have your friend network set up, you can send messages and post your current status to share with your friends and family. If anyone in your family has a computer and internet access.
Excellent. What about photographs? My parents sent me with a new digital camera.
There are lots of possibilities for that, too. You can create entire albums for big events or upload a single photo for your profile.
Awesome. I think that will be enough to get me started. But I have some questions about social media in general.
Go ahead. I consider myself something of a social media guru.
Oh, why social media guru? Why is social media so important in today's society?
It is important in that society is dependent on it.
How can society be dependent on a computer program?
The public depends on social media for entertainment, knowledge of what's going on with their friends and family, and to vent their opinions. People will check their chosen social networks multiple times every day.
You make it sound like everyone uses social media?
According to Nielsen's Wire, 2/3 of the world internet population visits social media sites. Facebook alone has more than 750 million active users.
Oh my! How would society react if social media suddenly disappeared?
First, society would be angry. With over 50% of Facebook users logging in every day, that's a lot of angry people.
Surely people would do something other than just get angry.
True, they would also be forced to go back to less technological forms of socializing like phones and letters. Pens and pencils would make a comeback.
You make it sound like Facebook is used a lot in popular culture today? What does that mean, really?
Primarily, a lot of people use it to reconnect with people in their past and present and keep in touch with them.
Keep in touch like a letter or phone call?
Kind of, but it is much more, but with less effort.
Tell me more.
It started with computers becoming part of our culture, with companies like CompuServe and AOL.
Are those companies still around?
AOL is, but Prodigy has been put to rest.
So the internet grew, but they didn't?
Exactly, they just couldn't keep up to speed.
Speaking of speed, I noticed internet speeds in San Diego are really fast.
Yep, that is where Facebook communities really shine. As internet speed increased, so did the ability to upload pictures and videos to maximize the capabilities of Facebook.
Is that all they do? What about schools and businesses?
Definitely. My company and school both have groups.
Politicians too? America seems to have a lot of politicians.
Of course. All parties, ideologies, and supporters have made their place on Facebook.
Is the home computer the only way to access Facebook?
No, just like internet speed increased, so did the number of ways to access Facebook. For example, you have smartphones like BlackBerry, iPhone, and Android, all with apps and web browsers installed on them.
You make it sound like San Diego is the place to be in America, maybe even worldwide.
You bet. With our Wi-Fi hotspots and 3G and 4G phone access to Facebook and the internet, we are the place to be.
I'm really starting to get this now. Facebook is really interesting.
It is. I know many people using and enjoying Facebook on a daily basis.
I still have a couple of questions, though.
Fire away.
Thanks. What role does Facebook play in globalization and the expansion of communities? Inquiring minds want to know.
With all these great questions, I guess I will have to cancel my date with J-Lo.
You are too generous. Though I do not believe you have a date with J-Lo.
At any rate, Facebook has played a big role in the globalization and expansion of communities. Let's start with globalization. Facebook, like other social networking sites like Twitter, allows people from all over the globe to interact within communities. Let me give you an example. Suppose you are interested in red-bellied bullfrogs and start a community online to discuss them.
Frogs are disgusting.
Work with me. Hooray! People outside your immediate area may have interest in the red-bellied bullfrog and join your group. I'm sure there are people outside San Marcos with interest in the bullfrog.
Really?
Sure. People all over the globe have opinions and ideas on topics that you may only think pertinent to a certain region. This pretty much relates to almost any topic: religion, politics, news events, sports, to name a few.
You are so smart.
I try to be like Luther. The expansion of communities coincides with globalization. Back to the red-bellied bullfrog.
You are beginning to creep me out. Do you have a frog fetish or something?
Nothing that can't be addressed with a therapist for $100 an hour. Please work with me here.
Okay, but I do not like frogs.
Noted. Back to expansion of communities. The community of the red-bellied bullfrog may inspire others to expand on the topic. Some people may only be interested in male, female, or other frogs.
Are there any others?
You are so funny. Anyway, the communities could expand beyond gender and possibly even discuss other kinds of frogs or specific topics related to red-bellied bullfrogs.
Such as?
Breeding, care, and selling of frogs to start.
Impressive.
Oh yes. People from all over the world may have helpful information or tips you may be interested in.
Thank you so much. I hope you overcome that frog fetish.
I don't have a frog fetish.
Noted. Now about that Luther guy.